Meghan Markle has broken royal protocol so many times we even lost count. Although she and Prince Harry stepped down from senior royal duties, they are still part of the royal family, and their moves might have changed the royal family forever. Riveted has compiled a list of things that would probably make people marrying into the royal family in the future say, well, Meghan did it. Why can't I? Attending royal gatherings. Traditionally, non-royals are not allowed to attend royal functions, but an exception was made for Meghan. She spent Christmas with Harry's family in 2017, just 1 month after they announced their engagement, becoming the first royal fiancé to celebrate the holiday with the British royals. Kate only spent the holidays with the royal family after her 2011 wedding to William. In April 2018, Meghan also joined Harry at the Commonwealth Youth Forum, even though such events are typically reserved for royal family members, and she was just Harry's fiancée at the time. A divorcee in the royal family. It is well known that members of the British royal family are not typically allowed to marry someone that has been divorced. But Meghan was the first ever biracial divorcee to ever marry into the royal family. This was actually a very big deal because such a union would never have happened, say, 50 years ago. In fact, in 1936, Edward VIII, the Duke of Windsor, gave up his throne to marry twice divorced American Wallis Simpson. Similarly, in the 1950s, Queen Elizabeth's younger sister, Princess Margaret, was faced with this predicament. Meghan isn't Anglican. For centuries, it was forbidden for royals to marry a Roman Catholic. However, in 2015, an amendment to the Act of Settlement of 1701 allowed British royals to have an interfaith marriage. Meghan Markle has never actually discussed her religious affiliations openly, though it has been widely reported that her father is Jewish, and she attended an all-girls Catholic high school in Los Angeles. She got married on a Saturday. It seems totally normal to get married on a weekend to us common folks, but it's royal tradition to get married during the week. For context, Kate Middleton and Prince William were married on a Friday. Princess Diana and Prince Charles were married on a Wednesday. And Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip were married on a Thursday, breaking more wedding rules. When Meghan married Prince Harry in 2018, she wore the Queen Mary's diamond bandeau tiara. However, this was reportedly not Meghan's first choice, and there have been numerous stories about what went on during the wedding preparation. A source claimed that Meghan may not have understood royal protocol and simply demanded to wear the tiara she wanted. Also, in her vows at her and Harry's royal wedding, Meghan did not vow to obey her husband. His late mother, Princess Diana, and sister-in-law Kate also omitted such a declaration in their own wedding vows. Harry also chose to wear a wedding ring, another break from tradition. Guess what? Even her cake wasn't royal. For centuries, all special occasions in England, from Christmas to christenings, had been celebrated with fruitcakes, including royal weddings. However, Meghan and Harry's cake was a light sponge cake uniquely formulated for the couple with elderflower syrup. She entered a car before the Queen. During Meghan's first official event with the Queen back in June of 2018, Meghan didn't know whether to get in the car before the Queen or after and was heard asking the Queen, "What's your preference?" The Queen then gestured for Meghan to get into the car first so that she could get her usual spot, which is the seat behind the driver. Meghan also broke protocol when she closed her own car door during the first solo appearance as the Duchess of Sussex, and the internet freaked out. She got her own coat of arms. Before a woman marries into the royal family, her father traditionally receives a royal coat of arms that's then extended to her entire family. However, because Meghan is estranged from her father, Thomas Markle, and he didn't attend the wedding, the palace announced that the coat of arms was created specifically for Meghan. She shares her political views. Legally, members of the British royal family aren't supposed to voice political opinions, as they're a non-political entity. However, Meghan has broken this rule a couple of times. First, she proudly declared herself a feminist, and then she reportedly revealed that she was a pro-choicer when it comes to abortion. In an unprecedented and history-making move for a member of a royal family, Meghan Markle has also confirmed she will be voting in the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Meghan also geared up to interview Emily Ramshaw, the founder of the nonprofit newsroom The 19th, at a virtual summit focused on celebrating the centennial of women's right to vote in the U.S., as well as the work that remains to be done. Archie's birth. First of all, it is uncommon for the British royal family to celebrate a forthcoming newborn with a baby shower, but the Duchess of Sussex traveled stateside for an extravagant gathering hosted by Amal Clooney and Serena Williams in New York City. Also, traditionally, royal moms, including Kate Middleton, give birth in the Lindo wing at St. Mary's Hospital, London, before stepping out for a photo on the hospital steps. Meghan and Harry broke royal tradition when they skipped the Lindo wing photo op, in which they would have posed outside of the hospital after the baby's birth. Instead, they celebrated privately and introduced him 2 days later in a photo op at Windsor Castle. Also, royals give their children at least 3 names, but Meghan and Harry decided 2 names was enough for their son, Archie Harrison. And Archie is allegedly not even a name in the royal lineage. Did you know Prince Harry's full name is actually Henry Charles Albert David? Another thing that usually happens at a royal christening, the names of the godparents are revealed to the world. However, Meghan and Harry opted to keep the identities of Archie's godparents a secret and released a statement saying the godparents, in keeping with their wishes, will remain private. Mingling with fans. Royal ladies are required to carry clutch bags which they have to hold in their hands, meaning they have a perfect excuse not to shake hands with any and everyone who crosses their path. But when you dare to wear a cross-body bag, as Meghan did in Edinburgh, it's much harder to keep your hands to yourself. While the Queen limits her physical interactions with fans to handshakes, Meghan and Harry will, at times, go so far as to hug their fans and even take photos with them and photos of them. While on tour in South Africa, Meghan kissed a fan's hand when she realized how nervous the little girl was to meet her. Although it was a touching gesture, some thought it broke royal protocol. Meghan has in the past even granted fans autographs, another breach of royal protocol. A different style. Royal women are supposed to sit with their legs and knees together, crossed at the ankle to preserve their modesty, especially if they are wearing an appropriate dress or skirt. But Meghan has not always followed this tradition. Even when she wears the dresses, they sometimes have an unroyal look. The palace prefers that the royals keep their wardrobes conservative, meaning the thigh-high slit that Meghan rocked while visiting Fraser Island in Australia may have caused some controversy. She also tends to wear her hair in a messy bun while out and about, which again defies royal protocol. Royal tradition also dictates that the women in the family wear dresses or skirts while out in public, but Meghan was spotted several times in pants. Female royals must also ensure that their skirts are not too short, and Meghan loves some of her clothes several inches above the knee. Royals are also discouraged from wearing head-to-toe black unless they're going to a funeral or another somber event. But no one can stop Meghan from wearing her black outfits. She also took her shoes off in public, which is something royals are not allowed to do. Dark nail polish. The crowd went crazy when Meghan Markle made a surprise appearance at the 2018 British Fashion Awards show to honor the designer of her wedding dress, Claire Waite Keller. She wore a gorgeous Givenchy gown and had her hair in a low, tight bun. But one aspect of her outfit was against royal protocol: her nail polish. I know you're probably thinking, seriously, nail polish? Yeah, variety is not really a thing when it comes to royals. The Queen only likes members of the royal family to sport nude shades on their nails. Wearing international designs. Although it's traditional for members of the British royal family to support UK businesses by wearing British fashion labels, Meghan opted for a mix of Canadian and British brands during her first official outing in 2018, possibly a nod to her time shooting Suits in Toronto. She's also been spotted in American labels like Ralph Lauren, not to mention a mix of other North American, South American, and European designs. Moving to LA. A photographer who has covered the royal family for generations revealed that Prince Harry's relationship with the media went completely sour after Meghan Markle came on the scene and claimed she had no intention of ever living in the UK. Arthur Edwards spoke out about the effect that the Duchess of Sussex had on Harry and claimed that, despite the extensive renovations at Frogmore House, she never planned on living in the UK. The duo also revealed they'll be splitting their time between the UK and North America in an effort to raise Archie with an appreciation for the royal tradition into which he was born, while also giving them space to focus on the next chapter. She gave a personal interview. It's unheard of for a member of the royal family to speak out about their personal issues, so when Meghan and Harry decided to open up about their struggle as a couple dealing with the media scrutiny, it was a big surprise to almost everyone. Public display of affection. No. As a royal member, one is not allowed to engage in PDA. But that rule certainly doesn't apply to Meghan and Harry. You'll notice that Meghan and Prince Harry hold hands a lot, whether they're at an official appearance or caught in public by the paparazzi. They are probably the most outwardly affectionate couple in the British royal family, often embracing each other, exchanging looks of love, and even kissing while in public. It looks like maybe the royal protocol of avoiding PDA may be a thing of the past. Changing the family charity name. Meghan and Prince Harry shocked royal fans when they changed the name of their Sussex Royal Foundation to MWX Foundation, just as they were shutting it down. But a company with the same name was opened by the royal couple an entire year ago. Royal fans speculated that MWX could stand for Meghan Windsor Foundation. Others, however, argued that it is unlikely. Instead, they deem it as Mountbatten Windsor X, adding that the X could mean ex-royals. Their mysterious MWX Trading Limited has slipped under the radar since it was first set up in August of 2019. The company was then to apply for trademarks, including the name and logo of Travelist, Harry's sustainable tourism initiative, initially set up under the Sussex Royal banner, but is now a separate entity and a private limited company registered on Companies House. Considering that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are no longer working royals, not to mention that the foundation carries the word royal in it, they had to dissolve the Sussex Royal Foundation after their exit. And a major website change. Meghan's biography was recently changed on the royal family's website. The About section used to contain a lot of information about her philanthropic work and her dedication to humanitarian causes, but it has since been shortened. Now there are only a few short paragraphs mentioning her family life and her departure from the royal family. Under the career section, which talks about her acting work prior to becoming a royal, Meghan is no longer referred to as Her Royal Highness. Instead, the website now calls her the Duchess, or simply she. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and Prince Andrew's Instagram accounts were also removed from the social media tabs on the royal family's page. We're not entirely surprised by the news, since the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced that they were stepping down as senior royals. Prince Andrew did the same thing a few months later. However, it still leaves the question, will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle be removed from the website altogether? We don't know what Meghan and Harry's next move will be, but we are certain they will echo their desire for more independence. So, what are your thoughts? Are Meghan and Harry going too far, or do they have a right to complete independence? Sound off in the comments section below. This has been Riveted. We publish amazing content daily.